Jenry is the name given by Mirador Television to a statue which stands in Priory Park in Lewes. The statue commemorates the Battle of Lewes in 1264. The battle is widely regarded as the beginning of English democracy. King Henry III had angered the nobles of the country by his willful spending and authoritarian behaviour. A group of barons led by Henry's brother-in-law Simon de Montfort went to war with the king, triumphed and forced the king to sign an agreement permitting a council of nobles. The treaty was said to have been signed at the spot in the priory where Jenry now stands. A Cluniac priory from France, building was begun in 1079 by the first Lord of Lewes, William de Warenne, and his wife Gundrada. It was torn down in 1537 by Henry VIII at the dissolution of the monasteries. Jenry was 20 years of age when he fought at the Battle of Lewes. His father was a courageous knight and was determined his son should follow in his footsteps. At the age of 4, Jenry was sent to the Leicester Manor of de Montfort and served the family as page, squire and a knight, demonstrating exceptional ability in warfare and great courage in serving his master. Simon de Montfort died in combat the year after the Battle of Lewes, but Jenry continued to be allied to the family, eventually gaining his own lands in Sussex. He fought valiantly in many campaigns and was a knight of great fame during the 13th century. The skirmish at the Priory left a deep mark on him though, and he eventually retired to Lewes where he lived out his days. He had no children, so his lands were distributed among other nobles in the 14th century and his name was all but forgotten. That is until 1964, when Jenry was reinstated. He now stands guarding the ruins of the Priory day in and day out. He stares fixedly ahead, neither turning to the left nor to the right. A truly disciplined medieval knight. But sometime at the turn of this century he magically came alive during the night and roamed the Priory grounds and those of Southover Manor, which was built with bricks from the Priory. People who see him think he's a ghost of a monk. He fell asleep one night and before he could return to his sentry duty was seen by Edward Stick Esquire. Edward is a walking stick owned by Mirador's executive producer. The two struck up a friendship and Jenry regaled Stick with so many stories of medieval times in Lewes, and even before, Stick implored Mirador to give Jenry a job. Jenry and Stick now have their own show on Mirador and tell the story of the Lewes area from the time of the Romans to the time the Priory was torn down. I am Jenry. He is indeed Jenry. Sir Jenry and Edward Stick Esquire. MiradorTelevision.com.
Ha 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 ha!